Gentleman's time's expired. The gentleman from Minnesota, Mr. Stauber.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I wanted to take just a couple minutes of my time. Mr. Bell, in your statements, you say the steel industry is a wonderful and glorious industry that has built careers, companies, communities, cities, and even civilizations. You still agree with that statement?
Yes.
Further down in that same paragraph, you say, modernization and further decarbonization of American steel industry, comma, which is already the cleanest in the world. Do you still agree with that statement?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know which district I represent in Minnesota?
Yeah, you're in the Iron Range, aren't you, Congressman Stauber? Yes.
I am. Mr. Bell, I am extremely offended at your comments here today in your written statements, trying to reduce the steel making of the blast furnaces. I can assure you, if we had a representative of U.S. Steel in Cleveland Cliffs, they would disagree with you vehemently. We built communities on the Iron Range. Our steel making, our mines are who we are and our way of life. For you to come to our nation's capital and offend the people that I represent. Congressman James Oberstar, the transportation director, is rolling over in his grave right now because you are attacking our steel industry in northeastern Minnesota. Our ports depend on it. We support the Sioux Locks. Other cities depend on it. Our steel, we need to support, Mr. Bell, all domestic making steel. Do not separate us. China is our adversary in steel, and you know that. The recycled steel that you support, do you use any Chinese-made recycled steel?
No.
Are you sure? 100%?
Yes.
100% American? Well, good for you. I'm not sure I believe that. Because China has been trying to take us down for a long, long time. They've tried to shut the Iron Range down for a long, long time. All domestic steel we must support. U.S. Steel and Cleveland Cliffs are a backbone of northeastern Minnesota. They support thousands of jobs, hundreds of secondary jobs, $90,000 to $100,000 a year jobs in our steelmaking industry. Please do not come to the United States Capitol and attack our way of life and attack our steel industry. The Iron Range helped us win 2 world wars. We made the steel that helped build America and continue to build America. I will not take a back seat when we talk about steel and we talk about mining. I sit here every single week to have friends on the other side of the aisle try to take away our mining and our way of life. I will not let that happen. Again, we must support all domestic-made steel, and that includes recycling that you support, and I do too. Please do not allow this infighting. China is our adversary. They're trying to dump cheap steel in this country. We need to keep the tariffs on, and I know you support that. Would you please support all domestic making steel? That means on the Iron Range of Minnesota. That is our way of life. Our communities, our jobs, our families, as you say. Our communities, our cities, our civilizations, as you say. It's our way of life. We do it better than anybody. The jobs and opportunities that mining present in northeastern Minnesota are second to none. And I will share this with you in the last few minutes. Minnesota has the most mineral wealth of any state in this nation with the exception of Alaska. And it's because of our Iron Range. And we have now found the biggest copper nickel find in the world. Mr. Chair, I yield back.
Gentleman yields. Mr. Larson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Dewitt, you noted in your testimony that nearly 43,000 new construction industry jobs